And we're back. Charlie wanted to play some Shadow of the Colossus knockoff on the Wii, called Pandora's Tomorrow. So
Pandora's Tower.
Pandora's Tower. God damn it.
Pandora's Tomorrow. I like the Wii, dude. I like the controller. It's always comfortable.
Can't stand the Wii. This sounds like Mega Man Legends, a song from Mega Man Legends.
Does it?
Yeah. Now it doesn't.
She's the, it looks like some sort of princess.
It's like the opening of Sonic 06.
What do you mean? She gets cursed?
No, there's just like an explosion and it's anime as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. The fuck is that guy?
Did it look like that, though?
No, not really. I'm just kind of making fun of it for no reason. So no voice acting?
It does.
What the fuck is that thing?
He's the Skull Man.
The Skull Man?
Yeah.
Well, this really just goes. Sure, that's not a woman.
Yeah, but the Skull Man's on her back.
Oh.
Slowly but surely, she will become a beast.
This is crazy already.
It is pretty nuts. She was cursed. There was an explosion. He grabbed her. They met up with the Skull Man and the old lady.
So, how'd she get cursed?
I don't know, man. It just showed up on her back.
It showed up on her back?
Yeah.
Oh, and then they go into an isolated area to lift the curse. Just like Wander is trying to...
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. The premise is similar.
That was a very sharp angle on that rope.
Return to your old self as soon as humanly possible.
What the fuck?
She's turning into a beast. She looks like something out of like a Resident Evil.
And once we get there, then
See, look, it's on her back.
Oh, okay, like a sigil.
Come, let's not tarry here. No doubt the army are close behind. This chain. Take it. You need it to get hold of all that beast flesh. The flesh is for a ceremony, you see, to get her back to her old self.
Navda, I want to go too.
I'll be back. Breakdown.
You best
What do you mean,
head off
breakdown?
without delay.
Be careful.
I don't know, for some reason the like kind of scarring on her face reminded me of the game Breakdown on Xbox. A little bit. It's actually not that similar, but like it just reminded me of it.
Xbox what?
Original. It's a first-person game. There's some shooting, but it's mostly a punching game. Action. It's kind of notable because, like, oh, you experience things in first person, not just cutscenes, like throwing up.
Oh,
At the very beginning of the game, like one of those, like, we're going to experiment, but, like, everything's going to be from first person point of view. I played it back in the day, and it's, I mean, it's not good, but she also had a little bit more tentacly stuff happening.
He bears a chain.
So who published this?
Xseed.
Oh, they're the publisher. Okay.
Do we want to go in there or do we want to go up?
It's up to you. You're playing. The,
He even runs like Wander. The way he holds the sword.
a little bit. This is mostly reminded me of, like, Castlevania on, the Castlevania games on PS2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the 3D ones. Lament of Innocence. Do I still own that game?
Are they any good? I've played the... Which one came out first? That's the one I played. I rented it.
Dryad.
A big...
Why does Dryad sound so familiar?
I don't know. See, and then we start doing like chain stuff, dude. No, like a chain. Kratos.
D&D. Yeah, they're basically wood nymphs. Fey maidens who acted as protectors of forests and trees. And I think that's what they are in, like, Greek mythology. What's up? Oh.
Is that what I'm supposed to do?
I thought you were pointing at the monitor, but
Oh,
it's a
no.
Wii game, so he's holding a fucking stupid-ass Wii remote. That was very funny. Like. That weird coloring, lighting, non-lighting thing. You know, it's like green, orange. The nice colors. It's reminded me of something I can't think of. Obviously, a lot of Wii games kind of look like better, slightly better looking PS2 games.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. If this
And,
was,
and in a better resolution, obviously, like 720. They're in seven. It's in 720, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Was the Wii just 480?
Yeah, I don't think it had an HDMI. I think it was just composite. But this is obviously in 16 by 9, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Because this looks good. It doesn't look stretched.
No.
Air on your pack.
Back in one piece, I see. So, have you brought us back flesh for the ceremony?
Yes.
Here.
No, it's basically a 480 console. Composite video 480i, 560, 576i and PAL,
Eat this.
S video, SCART.
I see what
Component.
the problem is. Folks in this country are believers.
So is the
in
Wii U
ours.
doing that?
You're
Must be.
forbidden to eat meat.
Yeah, we're playing this on a
aren't
Wii
you?
U.
Now this little morsel is beast flesh, freshly cut from servant beasts.
What?
So was this character there
Come now,
just
girl.
because she knew what was going to happen?
Yeah,
How
I
did this,
don't know.
like-
Yeah, you're right. She appeared out of fucking nowhere. All of a sudden, they were just in an alleyway,
Don't
Like-
eat it.
Explosion, sigil on her back, she's cursed.
and then they were in the running in the alley with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
There'll be no happy ending for you and young Aaron.
Try those buttercups, dude.
Oh yeah, we got snacks. Reese's PB&J grape and Reese's PB&J strawberry. Which do you think is worse?
The grape.
So do I. That's why I'm opening it first.
Yeah, the grape.
Oh, they're also big cups. So they're big sized.
Reese's is the only peanut butter I like.
They're insane.
It's true. Peanut butter is a bit too fucking crazy, dude.
It's not crazy at all. It's a nut butter. Technically a legume butter.
It's a nut butter.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's not a nut, it's a legume peanut, but it's, you know what I'm saying.
That's not bad.
It tastes like PB&J with chocolate.
Yeah, straight up.
It's good. Like, tit. It's a full-on titty, man. It wasn't full-on, but
That's it. The curse.
that's shockingly really good.
It still just tasted like a Reese's.
In the heart of the continent of Imperia lies the kingdom of Illyria. At its remotest edge, hundreds of leagues from the capital of Helicon, a forbidding wasteland stretches to the furthest horizon.
This is like if Shadow of the Colossus was done with not a deft hand, but just like an over telly
Where none
hand.
may set foot, The
We're just gonna
earth
tell
has
you
been
everything up
torn
front.
asunder
Some
to form a
learning.
rift extending
Well,
over
maybe.
thousands of leagues.
We don't. I don't really know the story.
Simply as
It could be much more than just Shadow of the Colossus.
at its center,
Yeah,
suspended above this
it is
fathomless
because they're
fissure
telling
are the
you
13
this right now.
towers.
Mm-hmm.
Towers of all sizes interlink and intertwine, each playing their part
Their
in
part.
the intricate design, fusing to become one single vast
All right, let's do the other one.
fortress. Held in place by 12 chains that grip the walls of the surrounding cliffs, the towers loom like a spider in its web, seeming to inhabit a space beyond the normal world. The bristling turrets of the towers serve a purpose. They bind the earth together, preventing the scar from widening and tearing the world itself apart.
How does that map work?
What?
You're back. You made it.
Yes.
Thank you, Aaron. And you too, Mavda. Oh, this is wonderful. I can go back to my village.
Don't get
So,
too
in
far
one of
ahead
these cups, there
yourself,
is
young lady.
21 grams
Curse is
of
far from being lifted.
sugar, which is including added sugar.
Back,
In the container, there's 41 grams.
not so long as that mark
Yeah.
remains.
21 plus 21 is 42,
Yeah.
not 41. And so, percentage-wise, that's 42% and
The curse hasn't
82%.
been lifted.
should be
What do you
42
mean?
and 40 and
But
84.
I'm normal again.
How does that work?
Only for a while. So long as you have that on your back, the curse will slowly take hold.
What is the computer doing, dude?
What? Oh, I accidentally hit some.
Oh.
You mean the meat?
It was, I
can't
accidentally
stomach
hit that.
anymore.
And it was just scrolling down.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to. Otherwise, things are only going to get worse. To think the maiden at the Harvest Festival would end up forced to eat meat.
She's never eaten meat, man.
Why, that's because of the curse, of course. Why, indeed. How would I know?
She would know.
Why, yes. Poor Elena is not the first to be cursed in this way. All sorts of things. Some fell into the hands of the Illyrian army and were dealt with.
Grape was better. Your face.
Yes, it's just weird, though. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah. It tastes like that jelly in the Pop-Tarts.
Which isn't really jelly. I thought strawberry and chocolate would go better together, but apparently the peanut butter is like fucking it up or something. The grape one's better.
Grape one is better. Still pretty good though.
Mm-hmm.
So this is to be my life. Must I learn to live like this?
Lifting
I legitimately thought
the
those
curse,
might be
you say?
gross.
Oh, do tell me, Mavda, please.
But still gotta try them.
Aaron,
But they're actually
you
good. But
must head back
I'm
to the
also surprised the grape
towers.
one's better.
Deep within each one, defeat these masters and return here with their flesh. If Elena eats this flesh, the mark on her back will
So,
fade, and she may
is this game
be
structured
human once more.
like Shadow of the Colossus, but with towers, or are there, like, enemies on the way?
I won't hear of it. How can I ask Aaron to face such dangers for my sake?
I think you just go into into each tower.
And it's just a boss?
No, it's puzzles.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a puzzle game.
Okay, I definitely wasn't expecting that. That was like
Of
combat.
course. That's
No, it's
easier
more
said than
puzzle
done.
making your way to the boss.
Oh, okay. So instead of enemies, it's puzzles.
That reminds
Yeah.
me.
Like platforming puzzles?
I have a little
You use your
something
chain.
for you.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm pretty sure this lady
I mean,
fucking
Shadow of the
sells you
Colossus-
shit.
Yeah. Shadow of the Colossus is a little bit like that. Like, oh,
Yeah,
you're in
they
the
get
dark, so
tougher
you
to
can't
get
u-
to.
You can't use your sword because you're in shadow the whole time. And
Yeah.
So you kind of got to figure it out a little bit.
Why am I giving her my chain
This
though?
belongs to my people.
No idea what's
It's
happening.
called the Oraculous Chain. And now to take just a little of Elena's lovely hair.
What?
It's for Aaron's sake.
That was crazy.
I take it this is your first time. Quite
We've
a
been going for
sight
22 minutes and almost nothing has happened.
Yeah, it does have a pretty long setup, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it really does.
Control the chains of destiny, invisible ties that bind people together.
Ties that bind.
Aaron, hold out your hands. It seems you know what you're doing, so I will entrust this to you. Now, wherever you go, you will always be connected to Elena.
Have you ever heard of a band called Falling in Reverse?
Maybe.
I think Ronnie Radke is the lead singer.
Who's that?
Oh, I didn't know if that would help you.
No.
Okay.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know.
So, fucking Chris, the guy who trained me, he's a big Marilyn Manson fan. And he's like, yo, I got to tell you this, I got to tell somebody this. Because he knows I know Marilyn Manson. And I'm like, I like a little bit of his older music.
Good morning, Aaron.
But he came up to me and he was like, no one else is going to understand this but you. I was like, okay.
But I think
He's
I'm
like,
right.
Ronnie Radke from Falling in Reverse and Marilyn Manson just did a song together and it just dropped. I was like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah.
I was like, I know Marilyn Manson. He's like, you've never heard of Falling in Reverse? I was like, no. Ronnie Radke? No. I think it's Ronnie Radke. And so I listened to some of it on Wednesday and I was just like, yeah, not my thing.
Oh, some dryad
So you heard it?
I know
I
a really
listened
good cake recipe
I
that
listened to
you
2
can
songs
make.
off their newest
Want to
album,
try?
which he said is their best album.
How does it taste?
And it's like
Well,
rap
I'll see what
with
I
a little
can
bit of
do.
metal
I hope you like
and electronic, you know, like DJ scratching, not scratching, you know, like, and it's just like, and you look at their genres on like Wikipedia, it's like electropop, rap, metal. I was like, oh,
It wasn't very good though.
I didn't think so. Apparently, the guy just got out of prison too, and this is what he looks like right here, like massively tatted up. I wouldn't be surprised if he thinks he's hot. Chris is gay, so.
us at home. You'll be here for a while. You can't
Oh,
afford to
okay,
wander
okay,
too
yeah.
far.
Marilyn Manson
Without doubt.
fucking beat up Evan Rachel Wood. Never got in trouble for it. And this guy is also a
This
domestic
was the
violence abuser as well.
The
And he beat the shit out of the same girl?
No, I don't think it's the same
Eye on
girl.
the 13
2012 was accused of striking his then girlfriend, Sally Watts. In 2006,
But no one uses it. Quick on the uptake, aren't you? Well, what do you need? Choose a weapon.
he was
to
involved in a
forge.
killing when he was
Choose a way to
22.
forge.
He assaulted someone at Six Flags, rape allegation and defamation lawsuit.
It seems like you're.
Yeah, anyway.
Was
So.
there something else you wanted?
Sounds like a real stand-up dude.
Here's what's in stock today. That will cost you this much.
All right, so what are you buying?
Just some shit.
I mean, like, for what? Obviously, I get what Remedy is.
Was there something else?
You can like upgrade and shit.
Oh, you don't need to give me anything in return.
So is there anything in this game that requires the Wii to be the Wii? Outside of that one random motion you did, you know, like is motion controls required?
Yeah. You use the chain, dude. If it would let me fucking play.
But theoretically, if it wasn't made for the Wii, that would just be a button press.
No. You probably have to like, I don't know. We'll see. There's my trunk. Head to the towers. Where's this one go then?
It said next area, courtyard, or the towers. Okay. This looks like a courtyard. Anyway, that's fine. What's that on your left? That. Meter.
Oh, my affinity.
So you're gonna be building that?
Yeah. Treetop tower, dog.
The treetop tower? It's like a fucking Mario level.
Yeah.
Aaron isn't the round gauge. This represents the cursor's progress. Curses. Why does it keep repeating itself?
Restore this key. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
So you can only stay in these. You're timed, basically.
Why did it say? What did it say?
It said that gauge goes down when you're in the towers. Restore it by giving her flesh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to. That said to.
Oh, you're trying to use the chain?
Okay, so I'm just supposed to hit the button, and then I can fucking, yeah, bind them, dude.
So there's like a flicking motion?
Yeah, hold C to adjust the chain length. Regain the chain. Yeah, just a little bit of flickage, ain't it?
That's what I don't understand. Why it couldn't just be a button press. I mean, you're already pressing a button to do it anyway.
Woo.
Okay, so there is a lot of combat.
Yeah. Maybe.
By the way, 30 minutes in is basically when you started playing. I'm tired.
Did you have to work today?
Yeah, that's when that video is from.
Oh, yeah. Today.
Yep.
Should I go in there or should I try and go down here?
Which way do you think is the way?
Fuck. I like to stay on the
Critical path?
same level as long as I can. So this was, oh,
That makes
okay.
sense to me if it is each one is a tower and you're supposed to be going up.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is just the main. Okay.
Okay, so that was the way to go. Super Mario RPG. Didn't that come out?
Yeah, the remake. Like last year. Remember when...
Fuck you. I knew that was going to happen. It scared me.
Remember when I killed... What's her name? Hayden Panettiere in Until Dawn because of the motion controls?
Oh, yeah. I do. It's fucking hilarious. And you didn't even move.
No, that one is like notoriously bullshit.
Really?
Yeah. So what's that zoom? Are you just pressing a button?
Yeah.
Strange grains.
It's like a fucking cross here.
Oh, there's a sigil. Oh, item. How long is this game?
I don't know.
Am I imagining this, or did it say there's 13 towers?
13 towers.
Okay.
What's that, what's that game called again that we were talking about for PS2 where there's like earthquakes?
Disaster report?
Yeah.
What about it?
I was thinking about it.
There's like 5 of those. There's 4 or 5 of them. They're not all called disaster report. I think the first one is the only one called disaster report, actually. I've watched a full playthrough. It was either the second or third one. They're wild, man. They're fucking... They're not that good, and they're kind of crazy. since.
And you've played it.
I used to own the first one, and I've played a little bit of it, yeah. Because it's such a cool idea, but then it's like, you need to find water fountains and get water. I was like, fucking survival aspects? Fuck this.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. But it's more, because it's pretty linear, it's not as crazy as I thought back in the day, but I was just like, I don't want to deal with all this fucking shit. It's just that era of fucking PS2 games with anything would come over to the West.
Ooh.
Yeah. The second one is called Raw Danger.
Really?
Yeah, came out in 2006. It's a disaster report too, but it's called Raw Danger. I think it's supposed to be a weird pun because you play as multiple different people, but the first person you play as, and who's kind of technically the main character, but there's multiple protagonists, is a waiter.
Oh, really?
And so, like, raw food, raw day, you know, like,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's a weird pun.
You really think that's what it is?
Yes. Because it translates to the Desperate City 2 Frozen Memories. Like,
Oh, yeah, so it has nothing to do with
Yeah.
raw.
they're weird games. But yeah, Game Informer did a super replay of Raw Danger, and I watched the whole thing, and I think the second one is about like weather manipulation and weather control.
What do you mean? Like gameplay wise?
Okay, so the plot in December 2010. No, like plot wise.
Mm-hmm.
The thriving city of Del Rey, built around the Hudson River, is preparing to commemorate the opening of GeoCity, a massive underground metropolitan complex underneath Del Rey, designed to be the safest and most advanced city ever built. The mayor holds a conference, blah, blah, blah. Several days of heavy rainfall causes Del Rey to issue a precautionary warning to evacuate. So it's all about flooding. The first one's about, like, earthquakes, and this one is about, like, flooding. Like, massive flooding.
What about the third one?
I have no idea.
The fourth one, it was on that PSN. PlayStation Plus.
I think you play as 6 different characters.
In the second one?
Yeah. Apparently the last character only playable under certain circumstances. Yeah, you play as fucking 5 different... It is a weird game. Look at this cover art.
That's insane.
Yeah, dude.
If you had that, and I saw that back in the day.
I can't imagine how much that game costs. I mean, I can.
Why do you think it costs a lot?
'Cause I think it's rare. But it also could be like $15 fucking because it's on PlayStation 2 right now. Complete $43.
Holy shit, though. That's a lot.
I told you. Disaster report is 50, yeah, 50, basically 56 complete. That's not surprising. I had that back in college.
Got rid of it?
Yeah, basically everything I had in college I ended up selling for the most part. And I've had to rebuy if I wanted it.
Yeah. What did you usually keep, though? Because you didn't rebuy all that stuff.
I think I pretty much got rid of everything. I think everything I have here, I have since I've had a job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really trying to think of anything I've kept. Because it just would have been PlayStation 2 games. That's all I had.
Yeah.
Oh, no. My Xbox game, so the Chronicles of Riddick. And I have another Xbox game that I can't remember. It's like right next to it. I didn't have an Xbox, but my roommates did. I just never got rid of them. Maybe MLB The Show 2007 on PlayStation 2. I think I still have that. I played that back in the day. It's because reselling or, getting rid of for credit or whatever of a sports game is like literally worth like 25 cents. They're sports games. They don't hold value because they age out for obvious reasons. I think there are a few games that I actually bought in college that I still have, but I'm just trying to remember what they are. Well, there's not many.
Like what, though?
Maybe the I think the GameCube collection that literally says not for resale. I'm pretty sure I got at a game store in Pittsburgh. It's Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask,
Yeah.
Zelda 1-2 compilation.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I got that and kept it. I think I had to rebuy Contra Shattered Soldier. No PS1 game. It would only have been like GameCube and PS2. I didn't get a PS3 until 2011.
What game?
What?
What game did you get for your PS3?
I think I just digitally bought Street Fighter 3. Whatever, Street Fighter 3 online one. I can't remember what it's called exactly. Warped. I don't think I bought a physical game for that for a little bit. Like most of my PS3 games are just kind of like weird games I bought out even after I had like a. maybe not after I had a PS4, but like older games, not new games. I did get The Last of Us the day it came out. Well, that's just annoying.
You went this way, right?
I mean, yeah. The perspective didn't change. You can't do anything with those, though.
No, I gotta. Here he is.
Son of a bitch. Eaten anything good recently?
I had Marco's. I had a Marco's pizza.
You like Marco's.
It's cheap.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I think the one time I had it, just back when I was at my mom's house, it wasn't cheap at that time. Like, how cheap are you talking?
You can get like $10 for real, for real. All their coupons you can get like a two topping large for $9.99.
That's not bad. Papa Murphy's has they have daily deals. On Thursday you can get a 2-topping medium for $6.99.
Oh yeah.
It's actually a pretty good deal.
I've never had any. I haven't had a good Papa Murphy's pizza. It's always been that
Your oven
super.
must suck. I'm just kidding.
No, it's their crust. It's that
Yeah.
nasty, thin, nasty pizza that's like super cheap.
Yeah, you've only had their thin crust. On Fridays, their thin crusts are $5 for a large.
That's probably what I've done then.
Yeah. I've never had it, but
I don't like it.
I can't remember what day it is. It's I think it's like Saturday or the weekend. They have large or extra large. I can't remember. Like New York style pepperoni pizza for $10 or something like that. I've never had it.
At Papa Murphy's?
Yeah. They sent out one of those coupon things, and it was like, here are the daily deals. And I did get a medium 2-topping pizza for, after tip, it was like $8, like $8.50 or something like that. Because the tip is so small. Or no, I've had their thin crust once. I do remember that. I thought it was good. It was fucking years ago, but...
You don't remember what it was though?
What?
The pizza.
No, it's just a thin crust pepperoni.
Oh.
I think those are almost like on Fridays. Now it's Friday. I don't know if it was back then on a Friday. I think they just make a bunch of them. So you can just literally come in, pay, and they don't have to make it. They'll just have them.
Yeah.
Almost like a hot and ready, but obviously they're not fucking hot because you got to bake it. This the boss?
Time to get that beast heart.
So do you have any idea what that meter does that counts down?
Deep within each one,
Oh no, which one's counting down?
The circle on the bottom left.
Oh, I don't know. It said something about returning and giving her
Meat.
meat.
Yeah, but like, why does it count down?
I don't know.
I mean, it's only slightly less than halfway, but... Extra large New York giant pepperoni. Whatever.
Oh yeah, bitch. How you like that?
Pull with force.
You broke it.
Didn't do it fast enough.
I was trying to charge it. Gotcha.
Oh damn, this is a long game. How long to beat has it at 19 and a half hours?
Really?
Yeah. Main story, main plus extras, 25.
It was a bit more RPG at that than I remember. You have like equipment and crafting and fucking ooh baby.
Well, you were about to say it was like equipment crafting, not like specifically like leveling up.
Yeah, there wasn't like leveling. Bitch. Charge it.
My heart. God, he looks like he belongs in Final Fantasy 12.
He does.
Am I wrong?
Uh-uh. Level up.
This game got on Metacritic 73. Let's see, Destructoid 8 out of 10, EGM 6.5, Eurogamer 8, Famitsu 31 out of 40, GameSpot 8, IGN 7.
IGN gave it a 7.
Yep. Well, let me see. Yep. Too much water.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
if it isn't Aaron. And I take it you have returned from the 13 Towers. Well then, serve it up.
Serve it up.
Oh, sorry, Aaron. Is this...
Didn't sell too well.
It didn't?
No. I don't think it was expected to be like, you know, a really big game, but
When did it come out? 2011?
2012. Japan 2011, here in Australia and Europe, April 2012. And then it said IREM, or Xseed said it might have sold better if they held it till the holiday of 2012. That's also just holding on to something
Yeah.
for a long time. It's like, I don't know if that works, but...
Please, pray to the gods of Ios. Ask them to bring the war to an end.
What was that?
I think it might have sold better if it wasn't a Wii game.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone was just chasing that fucking Wii shit forever. And it's like, not a lot sold well on the Wii.
No.
It's
hell
like
no.
Nintendo stuff and...
It was Master Flesh. Eating it will reverse the curse and rid her of that mark on her back. To stop Elena becoming a monster, to do that, you'll have... Well, I'll be off
game is
now.
really
I'm
wordy.
Sure you'll find me a...
Why is he fucking doing that? Dripping flesh. Beast flesh. Sell surplus flesh. Ooh, what's this?
Can you not go up the stairs? Oh, there we go.
Was that a dream? Oh, sorry.
This game also probably didn't cost a ton to make because it's not an HD. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like art assets, all that other stuff is way less intensive, especially for a game that came out in 2011, 2012.
This looks good.
Thank you, Aaron.
Oh yeah.
For a
I'll
Wii
try
game?
sewing these
Oh yeah.
I want to empty this.
But it's not like making a fucking, you know, an Uncharted or something. Like, as in costs and time and investment.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah. This is just like one of those random ass games, dude.
I mean, especially with the aliasing, it very much looks like a PlayStation 2 game. Like, look at his cape. The aliasing on is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Please.
All those jaggies.
You'll be careful. Don't just leave without saying anything. Oh, wait. Hold out your hand. You know what this is? It's the vow of Ios.
She's got like hair like Noctis.
Place your finger next to mine and promise.
She probably fucking sucks dick.
If she had longer hair, she would look like that Xenosaga character. Blue hair.
Cosmos?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
Cosmos has huge fucking eyes.
No, I'm just talking about the hair.
Yeah, just the hair. Yeah, you're
Just
right.
The hair.
Oh,
They almost look like they're like
just
Kingdom
be
Hearts.
careful. Please.
They don't have big feet.
Yeah. They don't have huge fucking clown feet.
Yeah.
See, I need to figure out how... I don't think you're supposed to just do tower. I think you're supposed to go and come back, because... Did you see how my inventory was full for like half that thing?
Mm-hmm.
I think they get longer. You're right, it's more like a dungeon crawler.
Yeah. That's what that lighting reminds me of. Just like the... It's not lighting, but like the splotches of color on the textures.
Oh, yeah.
Reminds me of fucking Soul Reaver.
Oh, yeah, especially the green.
Yeah, the green specifically, yeah.
I need to figure out how to, like... But you do have a level. Okay. It is much more of a fucking crazy game. Map.
Wait, that guy have 2 chains now? He just had 1 before, right?
It's a different tower.
Oh. Okay. Isn't 2 Chains a rapper?
Yeah. Here, you play for a little bit.
No, I'm not playing.
You don't want to?
Absolutely not. I can't fucking stand motion controls.
Really?
I cannot stand them.
It's so clean, though. It's clean.
It's impossible for it to be clean. It has motion controls. It's like saying, man, the movement in this first-person VR game is really smooth. Click forward, click forward, click forward.
I don't think it looks like that to them, though. Only when you record it.
No, it does look like that to them.
How the hell could
They're-
you play that, though?
Most first-person VR games have multiple ways of controlling movement, and that was one of the earlier ones that some people still use. Like, it's so you don't get disoriented and become motion sick, which to me is fucking insane. But whatever.
Yeah, if this was like HD on PS3, you couldn't really do this, though, without the motion control.
Why do you want to do that?
Because I'm sure the puzzles get pretty fucking... That was just the first tower. I bet it gets pretty nuts, dude.
Yep, but you wouldn't design the puzzles with this You wouldn't design this game with this camera. You'd design it in another way.
That's what I'm saying.
That makes
so it
more
wouldn't be
sense.
Okay. You just...
It would just be behind the back, and you could just first person, and move your fucking right thumbstick.
Yeah.
Press R1 to whip your whip. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing about, like, people say Half-Life Alyx can only be done in VR. It's like, yeah, messing around with the stupid bullshit with your hands, yes. But if you just take all of that away... By the way, you could pick up stuff in Half-Life 2 with a button press. It's a thing. And you could kind of manipulate it because of fucking physics engines. This is Half-Life 2 that came out in 2005. The only thing you wouldn't be able to do are the really shitty puzzles that no one liked, where you manipulate an orb. And no one likes those. So just get rid of them. And then, oh, I can't pick up a bucket and put my gun in the bucket and swing it around. It's like, who gives a shit?
Is that usually how it is?
Yes.
I can't pick up my bucket.
Like, you'll see people fucking around in, like, Half-Life Alyx, which is supposed to be one of the best VR games, but, like, everything about the actual game itself, outside of it being strapped to your eyes so it becomes more scary, is dicking around with physics, which you could do in Half-Life 2, literally 20 fucking years ago. It's just more, like, finesse, because you can pick up a bucket and then pick up a can and put the can in the bucket and swing it around and stuff.
Yeah.
But the only thing that is, like, truly a VR mechanic is, like, there are these orb puzzles where you have to, like, manipulate them like this. And no one likes those puzzles.
In Half-Life Alyx?
Yeah. So get rid of them, make it a fucking PC game. I don't know.
No, you're right.
It's so fucking stupid.
But it wouldn't be the same game.
No, it wouldn't. But it also would be it would be better. And more people could play it. Instead of spending $1,000 on a whatever Valve's fucking VR system is called. Oculus? No, that's Facebook. I can't. VR pisses me off. It's fucking stupid. It's a novelty. Just like motion controls. There are interesting things in VR that I'm not interested in. But when it comes to, like, actually playing a game, no. Like, you want an exercise game? Yeah, okay, then you're going to need motion controls or VR, because it's the only thing that can really make you exercise outside of DDR, which you still need another controller, which is a pad.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right.
It's like, you can't do Beat Saber without VR. Cool. I don't want to play Beat Saber ever, so. Ring Fit Adventure.
I have that game.
I know. Well, you still have it?
Yeah. I still have that, and I have...
I heard it's hard as hell. Like, Alana Pierce said she would never be able to complete that game, and she was training for boxing.
What was so hard about it?
Apparently, like, the challenge has become so hard that it's just crazy. Like, because you progress through the game, right?
Yeah.
And, like, gold starring or doing something like that. I can't remember the exact term she used, but, like she said, like, I've been training for boxing like 3 hours a day for the last, like, month or two or something like that. And she's like, Ring Fit Adventure would still kick my ass. Like, my God. I think it's possible that there is just, like, physical limitations on some of the things for certain people. It's like, I'm never going to be able to be like,
oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. That shit's ridiculous. It's hard.
Yeah, Ellen Rose on Outside Xbox at the very beginning of this year did, like, I think it was 10 best exercise video games out there.
10,
and it was
10 best tasting pussies.
hers.
That's the one that's married to her brother.
No. She doesn't even have a brother.
Oh.
Ellen Rose, a short British chick with purple hair.
No, I don't know her.
I talk about her because I watch her channel.
I thought it was the PlayStation Access couple.
Oh, you're thinking of Rosie Caddick.
Yeah.
And what is it? The Peanut Butter Gamer? The other Caddick, Cad Icarus. Anyway. No, she did like 10 best like exercise listicle like video. Yeah, 10 best exercise games out there, and it was like 8 VR games, Ring Fit Adventure, and something else.
What was it?
I can't remember. It's basically it was like if you don't have VR, and talking more modern, not like even though Ring Fit Adventure is older, but you know what I'm saying, like.
I broke it.
Does it come back?
Yeah, it did. And then you fucking... Oh, press A. I got you.
See, you still just pressed a button.
Yeah, but I aimed.
But you wouldn't need to. You could just be
I
like...
aimed. See, I'm aiming, dude. It's different. It feels good. This game's fucking tight. This might not have been a very good game to stream because it is super slow, but I can see myself fucking playing the shit out of this. You're right. It's more of a dungeon crawler. Fuck this guy.
It also just
Damn.
has something that like that hurt. Oh, that did hurt you. Oh no, it didn't. Never mind. It also just has motion controls, which is something I gripe about. These things are fucking worthless.
No, they're not as worthless as that fucking touchpad on PS4 though. I haven't
That's
seen.
just a big button.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen it used since that fucking
Infamous Second Son.
Yeah, since Infamous.
Also, where
'Cause
you
it's even on the
also where you
PS5.
hold the controller like this and shake it to spray paint.
Yeah, stuff like that fucking died out too.
Yeah, that's motion controls.
Like even the PS5, I've never seen anything. Why is the touchpad even on there?
It's used in Astrobot.
Oh, so it is still used.
No, I don't know if it's used in the. I don't know if it's used in the newest Astrobot. I'm talking about the launch title Astrobot that came free on the PlayStation 5,
Yeah.
where you literally just go like this to launch yourself into the level.
Get the fuck out of here.
The back panel on the Vita. It's used in like Loco Roco, or not Loco Roco. It's used in.
It's used in that Uncharted game. Or the front touchpad is. You remember you like fucking like knock sand off of shit.
Front
Like
touchpad?
scratcher
You mean
tickets.
you mean the screen?
Yeah. The screen. The touch screen. Isn't that what you called it?
No, the back touchpad.
Yeah, okay.
The whole back.
Yeah, it does.
That's the size of the screen, has it? And there's one game where if you can like deform the environment.
Oh, that was the launch title game.
Yeah.
It wasn't Loco Roco.
No, it wasn't, because Loco Roco is a PSP game. What was it?
I-
Tearaway? It was Tearaway.
No, it wasn't Tearaway.
Are you sure?
Look it up. It wasn't Tearaway.
I'm almost positive it was Tearaway.
No, it was something like Little Worlds or some shit.
Little Big Planet?
Little Big Planet.
Little Big Dick?
Little Big Dick.
What if your nickname was Little Big Dick?
Then you're hanging out with the wrong fucking friends. I wouldn't want anyone calling me that.
But what if it's a compliment? I don't know how it would be.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Little big dick.
Tearaway. Tearaway's coming up.
It is called Tearaway? Tearaway's a different fucking game now. It's not the one I'm thinking of. Was it really Tearaway? I don't see how it could have been, though. It was called Monkey something. Monkey World. Dude, it has an M in the title. Maybe not.
On other surfaces in Tearaway that look like simple brown wrapping paper, players can touch the back of the Vita, poking their fingers through the paper and into the game world.
That must be it. That's not the game I'm talking about.
Uses it liberally to teach the players how to move through its papercraft world, but Tearaway, lead designer, blah blah blah. Media Molecule, of course, says the game's early reliance on rear touchpad controls is not indicative of how
Of course he is.
regularly be used.
He's as tough as they come.
I'm thinking of basically a game called From Dust. But like, maybe it was only ever a tech demo.
From Dust?
No. It's not a Vita game. Don't worry about it. But I swear there was a game that you could like shift sand and like earth around.
I'm gonna look it up. I think it was just a Vita launch title.
Tearaway was a Vita launch title.
It was fucking Tearaway?
I looked up Vita launch titles. That was the first thing I looked up. There's literally nothing that started with an M.
Mod Nation Racers.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't that, by the way. So there was something that started with an M, but I knew it wasn't that.
Escape Plan. I must be thinking of Little Deviants. What does that look like?
Yep. That's exactly what it looks like.
Oh, wait. Third-party launch titles. Maybe it wasn't third-party.
There's no way it was third party, because why would they launch
I must be thinking of Little Deviants.
There's one little deviance inside.
I think that's what I'm thinking of. It's the one that you can fucking... You
See this? Do you
Yeah.
think he's creating that hill with the back of his, like, being like, boop?
That's what I'm saying, dude. I remember Steve Taylor used to have it. That's what I'm saying. And he only had launch title games because he got it like first day. And it had to have been Little Deviants. It's the only fucking game on here that makes sense.
Vita trailer. Little deviance.
I mean, there's also Touch My Katamari. He could have had that.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be manipulating the environment with the back of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about manipulating the environment.
No,
with-
yeah, I know. Same here.
With the story bullshit. We're watching a fucking trailer right now. That's motion. Yep,
There it is.
there it is.
Yeah, this is it. It was Little Deviants, dude. Fucking Little Deviants. The game looks like crap.
The game looks awful. And the character? Dude, look at the main fucking character.
Yeah, ugly as fuck.
Look at this.
Dumb fucking looking.
So bad looking.
It's like an ant with buck teeth.
And no body.
Yeah, but yeah, just
And a tongue. And human eyes.
See, now this makes more sense. I did the first chain and it gave me a shortcut to go back to the observatory.
Okay. Big Studios. It's a mini game compilation video game.
Little Deviants?
It's the most fucking launch title of all time.
Next to, what came out on PS3?
Wii Sports. Wii Sports is a hella launch title. It just was popular.
What came out on PS3?
As a launch title?
Yeah. I don't think there was anything.
I mean, there was, but... I mean, it's not like The
That book
Bouncer.
you've got is written. I should be
Which
able
is
to
third
read.
party.
I hope it'll be of use.
Was the Bouncer a launch
Find
title?
the rubbish on the floor.
I got SSX.
Don't you still own The Bouncer? Or did you sell it?
I've already found the house
No, it stopped working actually.
Fucking what?
Yeah, I was playing it and it fucking froze, and no matter how clean I got the disc, it just didn't work. So I tossed it. It didn't have a case. I just had a loose
Didn't
copy
it have
of
a
it.
didn't have a case when you brought it over here?
No, it was in like one of those like just
There's
blank
nothing better than a nice
Blockbuster
clean
style.
house.
Let's look up PS3 launch titles. This music is like reminding me,
Mega Man.
no, a little bit of like Final Fantasy 16
Yeah, I know what you mean though.
and I also never changed the music in my fucking on my ship.
Yeah.
So it's always that one song on in 16. And that game and Threads of Fate. A little Threads of Fate.
I'm going to write down all that has. If I get carried away. So, this is what you. Here you are, Aaron. I'd be happy. to
Genji
take-
Days of the Blade.
Yep.
Motorstorm. Resistance. Fall of Man.
Oh yeah.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance. That was a PlayStation 2 game as well. Call of Duty 3, that barely counts. Mobile Suit. Oh yeah, the Mobile Suit Gundam game that got fucking trashed. It was like so buggy.
Really?
Yeah, it got like 3s, dude. Like Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire. I remember that coming out and like seeing video of it. And there's this really funny clip of like water in a river, I guess you would call it. And a Gundam goes into it, and the water just like fucking is. It acts like a single plane, and it's just like shifting through the grass on either side like this. It's like, what the fuck?
Was there something else you wanted? Here's what's in stock today.
Blazing Angel Squadrons of World War II, Call of Duty 3, Genji Days of the Blade, Madden 07, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire, NBA and NHL 2K7, Resistance, Ridge Racer. That's actually a Tony Hawk's Project 8. I mean, like, legit.
I
like,
had Tony Hawk's Project 8.
That was also on PlayStation 2, though, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was. Like, Resistance is a really good first-party launch game.
And it comes with online. Like deathmatch and shit.
It's weird. Call of Duty 3 is considered a launch title, but I'm pretty sure that game came out in 2005 on the 360. Could be wrong.
What game?
Call of Duty 3.
Dude, do you want this?
No.
Dude, you know what it reminds me of?
Is it warm now? Did
Yeah,
you
a
just
little
try
bit.
it?
Yeah. It's like drinking bubbles.
What do you mean like bubbles?
Like bubbles. Like bubble liquid.
I've never done that because it's soap. You psychopath.
That's what it feels like. Alright, man, I'm going to save this. I'm done.
Oh, no. Okay, so it did come out. Yeah, November 2006. Okay. So I guess it was a true legit launch title. Well, it's a good thing we hooked up my PS or my Wii U.
It was already hooked up, you psychopath.
No, it really wasn't.
Yeah, all you did was plug in the fucking sensor.
Yeah,
That's
it wasn't hooked
all
up.
he fucking did.
It wasn't hooked up. It wasn't hooked up for the Wii. Its motion controls suck.
Yeah, it's cool you still have it, though.
Of course I'm going to keep it. Because I assume one day you're going to come over here and be like, I need to play Super Mario Galaxy. I'm going to be like, God fucking damn it.
What games do you have?
Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2.
And you have a bunch of those eShop games, too.
Oh, on the Wii U, yeah. But I mean, that uses the Wii motion
Oh,
sensor.
yeah.
That's it.
You really have a Galaxy?
Huh?
You really have Galaxy 2?
1 and 2. I'm pretty sure I have 1. I know for a fact I have 2. It'd be weird if I didn't have 1.
I want to see
but
what
I
the
had 2.
courtyard looks like real quick.
Alright.
Up to the roof, down to the cellar. Oh, hell yeah. I really like this game. I don't have a Wii U anymore, though. That game fucking rules.
It does rule. I've learned this about myself when it comes to fighting games and racing games. I used to just like to replay them over and over. Now I get bored with them really quickly.
You do?
Yeah.
I like.
And I don't play online. I don't like playing with friends.
I love playing online, like racing.
I don't. So it's
Mario
just
Kart
like,
Online is fun as fuck. What's
I-
wrong with you, dude?
I don't like playing. I don't play online. And then the only other Wii U game I also have is I have Breath of the Wild on Wii U.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot you do have that.
Which I've never touched because I think I would absolutely hate that fucking game.
I love them, and I don't even like open world games. The ones that feel different,
That's not
I
tr-
do really like.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say you like Elden Ring.
like Elden Ring. I mean, the last game I really loved was Dragon's Dogma 2. That's open world as fuck.
Yeah. Well, is it? I mean, it is,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
but it's open world in the way that
It's-
Baldur's Gate 3. You know what I mean? It's kind of like pathy.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
And you're unlocking that fog of war and things, just
Yeah.
like Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
But it is, yeah. It's not like boom. It's more like, and then
Yeah, it does have it split into two big fucking sections.
like
too.
paths and stuff.
The
Yeah,
one
like-
you saw was the second part of the game.
Yeah, but like, yeah, most open world games I don't like either. Like, I played Far Cry 3. I never need to play another Far Cry again. They're
Yeah.
all the fucking same.
Yeah.
It's like, never need to do it.
I
I
pirated
don't like
that
Assassin's
game.
Creed. Don't need to play them. Don't like them. Like,
MGS5.
didn't like it.
I thought it was great. It's a sneaking simulator.
It just infuriated me.
Some of the missions are fucking. You
We
got annoyed
streamed.
by the worst mission in the game.
It's so fucking bad that I quit the game, and I wasn't enjoying it that much anyway.
But you did quit because the mission was bad.
Legitimately terrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember it.
I used to
mission
love the
sucked.
GTA games. Now I'm just like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I've never had interest in Burnout Paradise, the open world Burnout.
Oh
game.
yeah.
It's like, just please remake Burnout 3, and I'll buy that. God, Burnout 3 is so good.
I don't know, Burnout.
Do you still have a PlayStation 2?
Mm-hmm.
Take Burnout 3 and start
Is,
playing
is,
it.
is it the one that you crash it?
Yeah, most of it's racing, but there are those, yeah. It's legitimately one of the best racing games ever made.
Why is it so good?
Because it's fucking insane. It's so intense. It's arcadey, but you still need a lot of skill, and I think it gets to where I've never beaten the game. That's how hard it gets. But it does take a long time to get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking brilliant. It's so
But
fast.
Burnout is the games that you crash it and get.
Yeah, those are
points.
like puzzle levels that pop up every once in a while, but it's mostly just racing. And you are trying to like, you're trying to build meter by taking risks by like.
Yeah,
if you
you've
drift-
shown me this fucking game.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, you have.
it's so goddamn
hella
good. It's
remember
like,
this,
If you
dude.
drive on the wrong side of the road, you build meter because you're taking a
Yeah.
high risk. If you knock somebody out, you build meter. So it's your turbo meter.
Yeah.
You know, if you're drifting, constantly drifting and stuff like.
Did we play it over here?
Yeah, I've shown it to you.
Or was it back in the day?
Dude, I don't remember. Honestly, it probably was over here because I think, or it might have been across
Yeah.
the street.
Yeah.
Because I did replay it within the last 10 years.
But you didn't have it at the duplex?
Honestly, that is a game I've kept since college.
Okay.
Let me go grab it. It is fucking like white. It also makes me. Yeah, I played the shit out of this in college. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. Look, it's a little security sticker. You should play that.
Let me borrow it?
Yeah.
I'll play it.
So
Absolutely.
you like racing games? Although you said you like playing online.
I do like racing games.
That one is different to me. Because you're really not replaying. It has like a really good career path. It's like, oh, you start out in I think North America, then you go to like Europe and then Asia, like
Yeah.
it's a bunch of different races, bunch of different types of races, even if they're on the same track or parts of the same track. There's like certain races where it is just a race. There's other races where you're trying to knock people out, like by crashing and stuff like that, as in like while racing. It's like you need to knock out 8 people before you get knocked out twice, kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
But it's
Like
just like
challenges.
yeah, it's just like the load times are like super fast. Like
I always thought the crashing thing was the main game.
that's
That's-
what they
that's
got.
what they-
That's what they were famous for, but it's not what made the game good. That's what like the makers of these games, a couple of them or whatever, went on to make that Dangerous Driving or something that was mostly just that.
Was that on PS3?
I have one of them. Remember the game that we were playing that was just like throw a ball into a kitchen and knock as much shit over?
Oh yeah.
That was like a tech demo essentially that they sold to like try and continue making these games.
Really?
Yeah.
So is this the last one?
Oh god, no. There's Burnout. There's another Burnout after this, and then there's Burnout Paradise. And then after Paradise was the open world one.
And that one was for the quad.
No, that was for the PS3.
Really?
Yeah, it got re-released on the PS4 as a remaster and Xbox One.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game's dope, man. Anyway, well, that was Pandora's Tower.
Pandora's box.
Pandora's Tomorrow.
This was Pandora. Dude, you should label it that.
Yeah.
You should purposely put Pandora's Tomorrow.
You know what I was thinking of? Edge of Tomorrow and Pandora. Pandora's Tomorrow. Anyway.
Didn't Edge of Tomorrow have a different name?
Live, Die, Repeat.
Oh yeah.
So it never technically did get retitled. Like if you look at like you go to IMDb or something, but on the DVD and Blu-rays,
It says Live, Die,
it just
Repeat.
says like Live, Die, Repeat, but on the binding it'll say like Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it makes it look like the movie's called Live, Die, Repeat. It's also based on a manga.
Was that that was called Live, Die, Repeat?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. So,
We'll look it up in the garage.
yep. All right. Peace.